name is Dania Akeel and I'm a racer. I'm from Saudi Arabia. I lived in Jeddah until I was 14 and then I moved to the UK to finish my schooling. I stayed there until I completed my master's degree. And during my time there as a student, I obtained a driving license and also a motorcycle driving license. And I came back to Saudi with that in hand. Driving cars and riding motorcycles in the desert, off-road, in Saudi, amongst the beautiful scenery, the mountains, the soft sand. It was an incredible activity. I used to love doing it with my cousins, with my father. It was really time well spent. And when I went to Dubai, I wanted a superbike. I was 30 years old and I thought that I was ready for this kind of machine. Racing season approached and I got in touch with the Saudi Federation to ask for a non-objection to compete letter so that I could use it to race in the UAE because I was planning to get the Emirati racing license. But the Saudi Federation told me that they'll give me the letter, but they wanted to give me the first Saudi motorcycle racing license for women. And that feeling, being part of a conversation where you are listening, it's almost like hearing the sound of a door being opened. You know, that creak that you hear. That's what it felt like, because this door was being opened for me. And my role, should I choose it, was to walk through it and take this opportunity, which I no doubt did. I'm incredibly grateful to the Saudi government for the vision that they have for opening these doors. Incredibly grateful to the sports community, the Ministry of Sports, the Saudi Federation of Motorsports for being so supportive. You know, they opened this door without me having to knock. It was really a special moment and I will remember it forever. So I passed the tests in the UK, which was the only requirement by the Federation. And within weeks, I had the license. So I took this racing license and I started racing. I went to the UAE, I raced in the Ducati Cup there, and I was very pleased to get the Rookie of the Year award, which was my goal. But in the future, I hope to be amongst the top 3 competitors. I raced in Bahrain in a series called the BMR 600, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Being in a different environment, getting to know different racetracks is essential for any racer or any person, you know, to discover the unknown, to put yourself in an environment to progress amongst the unfamiliar. And it was an incredible experience. I did have an accident on the track in Bahrain. I flew back to Saudi and went through my recovery here, which was a blessing. I was around friends and family. And while I was in Saudi, I got to know the rally scene. The level of rally racing in Saudi Arabia is world class. So Saudi hosts the Dakar Rally, which is an incredibly well-known competition. You've got champions from all over the world attending and participating in this race. It's really a wonderful space to get to know different cultures, you know, different backgrounds. It's a really enriching environment. So I'm taking advantage of the opportunities, of the standards that we have, of the incredible support that I've received, and of all these open doors that I've spoken about. You know, if something calls you and it's good for you, I recommend listening to that call. You know, we live in a time when things are here. Things are ready for us. We are privileged. We are lucky. We are blessed. And I intend to make the most of my life. I intend to grow as much as I'm able to. I intend to benefit myself and others as much as I can and know how to. I intend to educate myself on how to do those things. And having open doors facilitates that for any human being to improve, to develop, to grow, to give, to help. When doors are open, you get to do all of that in the ways that you know how, that you love. This is my way for now. I wrote a book while I was injured called Free Fall, and it talks about some of my experiences, and this, driven by this intent to grow. And my advice is that to adopt that willingness to overcome any obstacle, because it is worth it and you do change. That's my advice. I am very grateful to be living in such a time, and I hope that others are enjoying it, benefiting from it as much as I am. And again, if anything is going to help you become a better character, then do it. If it serves you and your community and your society, the doors are open. You can do it. And we're lucky. So thank you.